The Kosciuszko Foundation's Teaching English in Poland program provides Polish students between the ages of 10 and 19 with a unique opportunity to improve their English language conversational skills and to learn to write about the culture and traditions of the United States. American educators and students volunteer their services to this language immersion program, which is organized by the Kosciuszko Foundation in cooperation with the Polish National Commission for UNESCO and the Polish Ministry of National Education.
The Kosciuszko Foundation was invited to put together a pilot program for teaching English in Poland, and that was in the year 1991. And the first group of teachers to come emanated from the Western New York chapter of the Kosciuszko Foundation. And as the program grew from 1 camp to 9 during the 90s, I became director of the program for the foundation and was responsible for the entire implementation, curriculum, and the supervision of it on site.
This educational and cultural exchange program relies heavily on American educators and college and university students who volunteer to serve as teachers and teaching assistants. Since its inception in 1991, approximately 1,600 Americans have offered their services at 96 Kosciuszko Foundation UNESCO English language immersion camps, directly benefiting more than 9,000 Polish students.
The job of the teacher in Poland is the job of any teacher, but the teacher teaches conversational English, which is much easier than teaching the grammatical aspect of it. The students in Poland that come to the English camp already can speak English at different levels, of course, but they speak it. They just need more opportunities to use the language with native speakers, and that's where we come in. The American teachers that come and the teaching assistants give the Polish students an opportunity to be conversational with native speakers.
My job as a teaching assistant was just to be there for the students and converse with them as much as possible because they don't get a lot of conversations in English at home, so I was just there to help the kids feel more comfortable, especially with the teachers, and to give them as much opportunity as possible to talk in English.
The American participants are assigned to staff the language immersion camps, which are located in or near such cities as Kraków and Gdańsk. Each camp is organized for upper elementary, middle, or high school students. The young people are placed into classes based upon their level of proficiency.
The classroom atmosphere is very, very friendly, warm, but very respectful. Polish students are very happy to come to the camp. They're very appreciative of the American teachers and the staff that come out to teach the language to them, and so respect is very, very obvious. They are focused because they know that they've come to this camp to learn the language and become more proficient, and they know that learning the English language is going to improve their future.
In the classroom, my teacher had me help the kids on different assignments and pronunciation and just learning different words, and especially history about America.
In class, the Polish students speak and write in English and explore various aspects of American culture. In addition, the program exposes the students to the application of the democratic process and the essentials of entrepreneurship and volunteerism.
Students have 3 classes in the morning, and then after their midday meal they have activities that they can engage in that give them the opportunity to use English. For example, they are sports, so they can take part in basketball and soccer. They play outside games. They do arts and crafts, which Polish kids absolutely love. In the evening, our activities are things like bingo, which they love to play. Discos in the evening too that have different themes, a Hawaiian theme or a beach theme they might have. We have pajama parties. We try to expose them to all kinds of activities that are very American in nature.
The kids would do sports with most of the guys, or they had crafts. They played a lot of soccer and American football, and then I did particularly dancing. We taught them this one routine, but they weren't ready to do it for the talent show, but we did. We taught them a routine. They really liked it. It surprised me how many kids hadn't had dance classes, as opposed to how it is in America.
The staff plans events that often focus on traditional and popular American customs and holidays.
The types of events that are hosted are usually events that are American in nature. For example, Halloween parties, which would be something that Polish students would not be accustomed to. We might also have a 4th of July celebration, and that usually is a fun time. We have games and competitions that we play that we normally play here in the States.
Well, we had like a Valentine's Day party. We sent notes to each other, and then we had a 4th of July. We played outdoor field games. I think the best event was the s'mores. We made s'mores, and it was just funny that they never had marshmallows before, or chocolate and graham crackers, and then we sang songs around a campfire, and that was probably the best one.
Once classes end, the Polish Ministry of National Education presents the American volunteers with an opportunity to tour the country. The week-long trip includes visits to historical and cultural points of interest in Poland. Through this experience, the American volunteers are immersed in Poland's history, culture, and people.
The week of touring is very important because this is a thank you for the American teachers and high school and college students who have volunteered their time to come and teach English in Poland. So it's very important that that final week of touring is a memorable one for everyone. So the week of touring involves visiting many important sites in Poland. We go to Częstochowa and see the Black Madonna. We visit Krakow, the first capital of Poland. We also visit Warsaw, and we tour many different museums. We go up to the mountains in Poland. Oftentimes we even have a chance to go up to the Baltic Sea. So we try to give all the American teachers sort of an overview of Poland, from the mountains to the sea.
Well, just seeing the different cities and just the different architecture and learning about the history of Poland. I mean, because I am Polish, but I had no idea of all the history and the historical value of the cities, and especially the different foods. Because at home we have a lot of different Polish foods, like at holidays, but I never realized all the different varieties.
The Kosciuszko Foundation works with schools, colleges, and universities in the United States to recruit volunteers.
This is a really unique cultural experience that I would highly recommend for anyone, whether you're of Polish heritage or not. It is just an unbelievable experience.